Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, the action continues. So please welcome into the arena to the blue corner, Pedro, Puska.
So entering the ring now is Pedro Puska, who is out here to take on a real challenge. Game fighter ready.
Looks very game.
Very game, very game. Ready for every opportunity. And he looks the part as well. Let's not make just about that. Look at him. He looks absolutely ready to roll. Fire, to be honest. You know, if he walked down to me in a dark alley, I'd be like, oh, hold on a minute. I don't fancy this, pal. So, yeah. Guys, get ready for a slobber knocker. That's all I can say. Get ready for a slobber knocker on this one. This guy looks the business.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please welcome into the arena to the right corner, Holmes.
So this is Billy Holmes, who is sponsored by Pilates. He is obviously the away fighter for today, but he is absolutely ready to roll. This really will be a fight you cannot miss.
Yeah, this is going to be
both of them look absolutely in shape, ready, top condition.
Both fighters definitely want it in this one.
Oh, this is going to be a next step fight for them both. They're both as equal as each other. Whoever wins today will take them to the next opportunity, the next step.
Yep.
Which we know is the motorboard.
Keep climbing that ladder.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, at this time of the event, Central European Boxing Federation, before the 3-2-minute mark. So introducing to you for this boxing now in the blue corner, in the black with gold shorts. Please make some noise and welcome Pedro Puska.
I'm excited for this one, to be honest. Look at them both. They both look very, very, I would say, very ready for this fight. They're on their toes, they're ready. They're on the toes, they're ready. Hands are ready. This is going to be top draw. Either that or I'm wrong.
No, I don't think you can be wrong on that one. Both fighters want it. Nice sign of respect.
There we go. You know what? They're both on the toes as well. If you notice, like in and out, in and out. Him on his toes, in and out. You see that? That step in, step out.
Yeah,
I love that. That's anticipation at its finest. That's knowing that someone will come back that will hurt you. Should have done. Oh,
big shots.
Big shots indeed. Dangerous ones though.
Yeah.
So here we go. He's calling off the ring. He's there. But again, he's allowed him out. He should be there pressuring him, letting him in. Shoulders up, hand up, getting him in, stepping in, like Golovkin style, I'd say.
Yeah, it's very risky. High risk, high reward. The bigger you swing,
the more you're likely to get it. Yeah, like you said. You're more likely to get it if the more wayward your swings are, aren't you?
You could land a big shot, but if their footwork and head movements on point,
See, when you're swinging like that, there's not much power because your arms aren't straight. You know, you're not contracted throwing them punches.
Not getting the right transition through your body.
I think within this fight, the will is overseeing the skill. You know, they both want to progress, they both want to do anything, but they can't implement what they know as well as they should do. Would you agree?
Yeah. The footwork is strong from both fighters, but I feel
like
the
in and out,
it's a little bit wild. So a lot of at the moment, I'm seeing too many defensive movements. When he only needs to go for, say, one, sometimes he's taking 2 or 3 more.
Just go straight from football.
We're joined by Damien. Damien is here on the left. He will be taking the next fight. Bless him, he's ready. He's primed. He's on it.
Pissed off. We blew a 3-0 lead, gets Clifton All Whites and drew 3-all.
Have you heard that, guys, on the live feed? That's David. He's annoyed that his team, Rushcliffe, I believe, have completely blown a 3-0 lead. He will be joining you very shortly. That's Damien Hooker. He's a premium matchmaker within the Nottingham community. He's fantastic what he does. Anyway, let's go to this fight again. I mean, he's chose to sit down, he's chose to stand up. Standing up benefits are opening the lungs.
Yeah.
You know, getting more oxygen to the lungs. Sitting down, which is rest on the legs. Does that mean, obviously, for myself, you like to move a lot with your legs, you need to rest them. He is out of gas.
Well, past just the physical, there's the mental as well. It's
yeah,
like
of
a
course.
message that you send to your opponent by standing up and staring them down instead of
Always,
taking a break.
I always just stand up. Because you'll stand up, you're looking at them.
Yeah.
If they sit down, you're thinking, hold on a minute, there's something wrong.
Too wild with those shots, is going to get counted. Must be a gambling man.
No, Cheltenham's coming up, isn't it? There we go. I want a little bit of that. Good at that slip though. That slip, that was a solid jab that he slipped down there. On there. Good combinations there. He's putting pressure on him. He needs to clinch now. He needs to clinch or he will get stopped. If not, because the hands are throwing.
Yeah.
But again, with any judgment, it's about how the crowd reacts and how it looks. He needs to calm down, reassess his thing, and go forward again.
I think just keep that solid fundamental footwork going, keep that guard high, and start.
But his feet have gone flat now. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
It's not back and forth like it was within the first round. Now, when your feet don't work, you're susceptible to being pushed back and bombarded with punches. And again, with a lot of boxers these days, and I believe Damien will tell you this, how important is a clinch?
Well, you've got to know how to use it properly. If you know how to use it properly, it can be massively important.
It's important. A lot of boxers these days don't use it, do they? They'll rather just try and roll it out or get out. A clinch can save you 10 seconds. Yeah, good clinch there. Good clinch. It will give you a rest. But within a clinch, you have 10 seconds to go back to your corner. You know, he's just going straight back into the fight.
There's a lot of dark arts in the clinch. So
oh, yeah, absolutely.
You sap the other opponent's endurance, strength, all of it, without even realising that catches up to you fast.
Apparently that's next.
We're looking at a little bit of a tired Billy right now. You know, legs aren't working the same. You know, you can see it in his face, his breathing. But his skill and his will might be able to take him through.
Yeah, that's
but
what I mean.
It's about how he utilises his next move.
He's showing us that drive now to stay in there, not take the easy way out and just give up. Hopefully now he gets to show us and everyone else in this big venue his fighting spirit.
He really needs to give his all right now, I believe.
Even if he views it as an unwinnable fight, this is a point for
Listen,
if
you're in the ring and you can still throw a punch, you can still win.
I think he needs to step through with a straight right. Just cut his momentum.
All you got to think about is George Foreman when he was like he was 50, won the world title. Didn't do everything for the whole fight, still won. You know, if you're there, you can throw, you can win.
You got to slip to hit, not just slip. Tired.
Yeah.
I think that's
I agree.
in part due to all the exaggerated movements early on.
Don't forget the adrenaline will get you, and you know the occasion of things. You know, he's clinching, but he's not clinching. He's not clinching to win. He's not clinching to go in and put some taps maybe around the back or the kidneys. You know, he's clinching to survive at this point.
It'd be nice to see those clinch used in a dominant way, sort of like that, but a little bit more intense.
With a
Use
clinch,
the
you push
to
your weight forward, and then turn.
Yeah.
And then step off and then put a right hand
What
on
I
the
like
side.
to do a lot, I'll push a little bit so my opponent pushes back, and then let them win to flip them round.
I mean, these punches aren't clean, but
they're scoring.
They're scoring. That's it. And that's in boxing. That's all you need, isn't it?
Yep. Just hit
again, uppercut. Again, uppercut. That's 4 consecutive
this could be a
uppercuts.
stoppage from the referee.
A left hook.
I believe so.
A right hand. So this is consecutive punches now he's taken.
We could be looking at an early stoppage by the referee.
Billy Holmes is, for our eyes, just taking a little bit too much punishment. I mean, obviously, he still looks like he's active. He's still on his toes. He's still moving around, getting on his jab. But it's, for the judge's eyes, there's a lot more going on, isn't there?
There's a lot we can see that necessarily the referee can't see and stuff like that. He did very well to get through that fight.
I mean, he did fantastic in the first round. He talked about it when he was on his jab. He was moving, stepping back, stepping forward, setting great shots up.
Yeah.
But as the fight went on, you know, he was getting bombarded a little bit by the pressure. I think by the weight as well. The weight, and it came against him. You know, the clinches, he wasn't really utilising the clinches either. They put him forward, put the body shots in, and just allowed himself to, you know, kind of get picked off by someone that didn't have a better boxing ability than him, I believe.
It's like you say, you've got to use the clinches, but you can't just clinch out of survival. You've got to clinch with purpose.
I mean, he had a great setup with his jab, but then he kind of, I think he kind of stepped off a little bit. He should have really moved forward and analysed what his opponent was doing and utilised that clinch. Yeah, obviously he likes to put the pressure on multiple same shots. You know, the old saying, punches in bunches, that's what he did. Yeah. Punches in bunches, but the same punches, and he should have really realised if he could utilise it, stop it, then ulterior his own plans, couldn't he? But again, fantastic, well done.
There's a lot to master with the clinch. I was training
Pedro, well done for him, and well done for his training camp, his team, everyone, and he moves forward, he progresses going forward. Anyway, guys, I am going to leave you guys with, while I go for a Jimmy Riddle, which is a piddle. Jimmy Riddle, piddle. With Damien Hooker, who is one of the matchmaking professionals of this city, and also manager of Rushcliffe FC.